When I first met Valli, she was pregnant. She didn't know who had abused her. She is a woman with an intellectual disability. She looks like an adult, but mentally she's like a child. Even someone gently touched her hand, she would scream in fear. Her aging mother kept asking me the heartbreaking question: can you save my daughter? Valli reminded me why I started this journey. After schooling, I volunteered in an orphanage. Later, it became my home for 12 years. Almost every day, we received an abandoned child with a disability for food and shelter. Once they became an adult, there was nothing for them to do. This led to aggression and violent behavior, and the only solution was lifelong sedation through medication. This made me to leave the orphanage. I traveled across India to find the solution. Then I realized the problem is not only in the orphanage. There are 20 million people with intellectual disability live in India. Among them, 70% are live in a remote rural village without any support. And I discovered farming could be a meaningful livelihood for them. So I started a small kitchen garden. One day, I gave a tiny seeds to a young man with an intellectual disability. He asked me, Anna, what is this? I said, it's a seed. Plant it, it will grow. He didn't believe me. So we planted together. After a few days, he found two leaves emerged from the soil. He jumped with joy. After a few months, he harvested a lot of vegetable and proudly brought to the kitchen. First time in his life, he was not just receiving help, he was contributing. That contribution gave confidence and dignity. That tiny seeds led me to start Sristi Foundation. Today, we have proven that this model works. For the past 13 years, we have been working in a remote rural villages, supporting a children and adult with intellectual disability who have no access to any services. At Srishti, we provide therapy, medical care, special education, nutritious food, a safe home, and a joyful environment. But what truly makes our model unique? We are using the farming as a therapy to heal through dairy farm, chicken farm, vegetable gardening. Young adult with intellectual disability, they build their skills, build their confidence, generate income, and lead an independent and dignified life. Today, they found the true meaning in their life. Income generated through all this farm help us to sustain our community. Over the years, we have supported 1,600 children and adults. We sensitized 50,000 rural people. Every day, 300 children and adults who receive support. And this is possible only with the because of dedicated team and our funders. When Valli came to Srishti, she was so scared, traumatized. But when she touched the soil, she found the hope. When she planted the seed, she found the future. When she harvested the vegetable, she found the meaning in her life. Today, Valli is one of the happiest people I know. But Valli is not alone. Meet Esmina, an abandoned, abused Bengali girl right now in Tamil Nadu. Nobody knows how she reached here. Like Yasmina, there are 10 million women with an intellectual disability in India, three times more vulnerable to abuse. Whenever I meet parents, they are always asking the same question: what will happen to my daughter after I'm gone? For years, I had no answer. That is why we are building a Sristi Village, a self sustaining community for women with an intellectual disability. We teach a simple, safe, repeatable task like farming that provide food and generate income. Food processing will create a value added product, and art and craft create a meaningful employment. Together, this livelihood give dignity, purpose, and income will help us to sustain the community. We are not just building a home, we are building a model that can be replicated across India. To build this community, we have land. The vision is clear. Now we need partners to build it. To build one home for 15 women, we need 35 lakhs. We need four such homes. To build one livelihood, we need 10 lakhs. With your contribution of 25,000 will help us to support five women with an intellectual disability with nutritious food, medical care, menstrual hygiene support. Any contribution, big or small, everything will help us. My dream is that one day I can tell to every parent, please don't worry. Your daughter has a home, she has a community, she has a future. I invite you all, please join us in building a safe home for Valli and thousands of women like her. Thank you.